Hello everyone, my name is Bhagyashree and I am a Drug Safety Analyst at a reputed MNC. Come with me and see how a day in a Drug Safety Analyst's life looks like. My shift starts at 9 am. I log into my laptop and check my Outlook first of all to read and address the emails. In my mailbox, I can find the allocation mail where I find 14 cases assigned to me on daily basis. Now 14 cases is my target currently. It may vary project to project. I maintain my own allocation tracker which I have to update now with today's assigned cases. I log into Argus database in order to check the assigned cases. In my company, we use Argus database. However, different companies may prefer different databases. Once I have logged in the database, then I can open all the cases and accept them so that all these cases reflect in my dashboard. I simultaneously also check which case needs to be prioritized as per the timelines of the seriousness of the case. For example, I have a fatal case today where the patient died. Therefore, I have to process the fatal case first among the 14 cases. Likewise, I will check all my cases and plan my day. Now let's take a back step and let me share what my colleague from the other team does. She logs into the laptop and works on the project mailbox. A project mailbox is a shared mailbox with our company and the client. My colleague identifies all the cases which are received via email and create them in the Argus database, and then the workflow manager assigns these case numbers to the data entry team. So to summarize, what my colleague does is the intake of the cases, and their team is called intake team, whereas I work in the data entry team. Let's continue with my work. I copy paste the case numbers and search in the database which are assigned to me today. Once it is opened, I can perform quality check of all the fields entered by the intake person. The intake person will do only mandatory fields entry, for example, patient details, reporter details, receipt date of the case, source document, etc. This minimum data entry helps us to triage the cases in order to achieve the timelines of the cases. After quality check of the intake fields, I can open the source document, complete all the data entry as per the available information. Keep all my SOPs and the guidance documents open while processing the case in case if I have a doubt. For any medical assessment, I can connect with the medical reviewer. For example, if I have a doubt in the causality of the case, then I can approach the medical reviewers. I complete the listedness of the events with the help of the relevant reference documents. Completing the narrative of the case is also a responsibility of the data entry person. Once the case is completely processed, it is routed to the next workflow of quality review. We have a separate team of quality reviewers whom the cases in quality review are assigned by the workflow manager. All associates needs to meet SLA, that is service level agreement. SLA is nothing but the agreement made between the client and the organization about the parameters like quality and productivity. Like for example, in my company, I need to maintain 98% quality and 95% productivity. These numbers can change client to client. Once the case is completed by me, it is sent for quality review. If I do not meet the quality, then the case is considered failed, and if I meet it, then the case is passed. If at all the case fails, the quality reviewer may provide the comments and the data entry associate needs to rework on the case by making the suggested changes. After the required changes are made, the case again goes for quality review, and if everything is correct, then the case is locked. In case of serious cases, there is an additional step of medical review as well. After the case is logged, the required cases are submitted to the relevant regulatory authorities. Usually, there is a separate team for this as well. Here, I would like to tell you about the databases. There are many databases available in the market and used by sponsors according to their requirements. For example, Argus, RSG, VivaVolt, Sapphire, Spectre, Vegibase, PVWorks, PVH, Safety Easy, etc. So, if freshers want to enter in PV, they must have the process knowledge and guidelines. They can handle database when they have the in-depth knowledge. Now, this is how a day in my life looks like. Please feel free to ask any questions and contact the institute directly. Have a nice day.